The Evans and Tate Redbrook Estate range represents three wines we believe showcase individual varieties such as Chardonnay or Shiraz, or blends such as our Cabernet Merlot that are amongst the regions and Australia's finest. They're from the varieties we believe are highly suited to Margaret River, and they are made in a style that are released slightly earlier than our reserve wines, and in saying that, they don't lack any of the intensity and flavour or class or cellaring potential compared to the reserve wines. So our Redbrook Estate Chardonnay is from vineyards that have softer acid profiles. They have rich fruit. We do adopt malolactic fermentation in our estate Chardonnay, which we do not do in the reserve Chardonnay. And it still has the house style of having primary fruit freshness while having layers of very, very subtle complexity that will evolve over time in the bottle or in the cellar. I personally love drinking this wine around the 2 to 4 years from vintage, and it will cellar for many years longer than that, I believe up to 8 to 12 in a typical vintage, and the finer vintages such as 2017 even longer than that. The Redbrook Estate Cabernet Merlot, which has a touch of Malbec and Cabernet Franc in the wine. We made a blend in this range so it's more approachable as a young wine, just softening the tannins of the Cabernet Sauvignon, making it a layered and complex wine that is amongst the region's finest for the Cabernet blends. This wine in particular does very well in domestic wine shows, but also very well in international wine shows where it's recognised as amongst Australia's finest Cabernet blends. Our Redbrook Estate Shiraz, we're very lucky to have one of the oldest vineyards in Margaret River to make this wine, so a very rare wine to come out of Margaret River, and only a handful of barrels go into this wine. So a style that you will not see anywhere else, and a style that we've been working on for many, many years. Again, some lovely, cool white pepper elements to the wine, lovely fragrance and floral notes, while still having great density and drive on the palate without being too heavy and alcoholic, and a wine that remarkably ages very well as well.